Hi guys, how are you? Hope you've had a good week. I'm sorry, as I say, I didn't post last week, but I was up in Oban and I didn't have my laptop with me, so I came back yesterday, so this is the first opportunity I've had to actually get some recording done. I will try and make some videos this week and get them up, and then I'm back to university next week, so it's just a case at the moment of juggling when I can make videos and put them up, so please stick with me. I will try and get myself back into a routine if I can, and just get things up and posted. Anyway, I'm here today to do my December wrap up. Hold on to get my little book. December is actually a good week, good month. I got 7 books read, which I think for me is actually not bad considering everything else that was going on, so I was really chuffed with that. So what did I read? First one was Nora Roberts' Christmas Fairy Tales. This is the McGregor Brides. I kind of read this one virtually every Christmas because I love it. I love Daniel McGregor as the grandfather. He is just so funny. He's sort of setting his 3 granddaughters up with various men that he thinks would make good husbands for them. And I just really like it because the girls think that they can outsmart the grandfather. Doesn't work. But the stories are really lovely and it's just a fun read. Then I read one on my Kindle which was called Miss Keynes' Christmas by Carol Mickelson. New author to me. I really enjoyed it. It was very Christmassy and I just thought the characters were appealing and it was just fun. I then read, hold on till I find it, Debbie Maycomer's 12 Days of Christmas. I did this as a buddy read with Alana over at Alana Reads, and I thoroughly enjoyed this. The premise of this book is that our main character Julia decides to kill her neighbour with kindness because he's a grumpy sod and is just really not a nice man. It's not in the holiday spirit. And her friends suggest that she uses a blog to do this, that she blogs about how she's killing her neighbour with kindness, and it's also part of a job application in that she's been shortlisted for this job and they have to sort of try and get as many hits on their blogs, etc. as possible. So this is the story of how she kills her neighbour with kindness for the 12 Days of Christmas, and it was so good. Debbie always gives you a really good Christmas read and this one didn't disappoint in any way. I really enjoyed it. We then went from that to, I listened on my way home from university to Trading Christmas by Debbie Maycomer as an audiobook. I have this book in Kindle form, but I also have it in audio form, and it was really good. I really like it. The interaction between mother and daughter. Daughter's at university, decides she's not coming home for Christmas. Mum goes to the university town to sort of surprise her. Daughter's actually there, but is actually heading off with her boyfriend on his motorbike for the holidays, so didn't really want to tell her mother because didn't want to disappoint her mother. So mother is stuck in Boston in this house swap that she's done, and the guy that goes to live in her house thinks he's going to a different part of America than he actually ends up in. He thinks he's sort of going to a quiet little town. It is a quiet little town, but it's a very Christmassy town. He doesn't like Christmas. The mother's best friend then decides she's going to fly in to see the mum at the mum's house and ends up meeting the author. And it's just like their stories and how the author's brother comes to Boston to find out why this woman's staying in his brother's apartment. And it's basically the story of these 4 characters and how they interact with each other, what their stories are, and then you also get a wee bit of a feedback from the daughter as well, what she's doing in her trip, what she's feeling, and again a really lovely Christmas story that the characters are just so engaging. I then read the first book of Snow is Falling, which was Gabriel's Angel by Nora Roberts. Lovely book, but a woman who is pregnant and runs away because her husband has died, and the family are a wealthy to-do family who think they have the right to have the baby, etc, and so she runs away, ends up being caught in a snowstorm. This guy, Gabriel, rescues her. He's a painter, and it's just their story of how they sort of learn about each other, and the relationship that develops between them, and then when the baby arrives, how the three of them, work out things together. So it was very, very nice. I then read Hygge by Noah Nielsen. This was sent to me by one of my best mates as a present, and it was really nice. It's a really nice book telling you all about hygge, which is a Danish concept. It's a Danish concept of cozy and simple living, and it was really, really nice. There are a lot of things that can be taken from this. The picture in the front is lovely, but you've got no other pictures, which I found very disappointing. It's just all text, and I think it would have been really, really nice for this to have had some photographs. I think that would have enhanced the book a lot. But no, I really enjoyed it. And then finally, my buddy read with Amanda over at Amanda Reads. We are doing a live show. I think it's the 15th. I will double check that and get back to you guys. But yeah, we're doing a live show to discuss The Quiet Little Woman by Louisa May Alcott. This was 3 short stories, and they were really lovely. The first one you had was The Quiet Little Woman, about a girl who was orphaned, and she was desperate for family. She eventually gets a family, but the family is maybe not what she expected, and they don't treat her the way that she wants to be expected, or she wants to be treated, and is what happens. The second one was Tilly's Christmas. This was just beautiful, but a girl who lives with her mum, but they're so poor that they don't expect any Christmas gifts. They can't afford to give each other Christmas gifts, and it's how on Christmas Day they wake up to find all these gifts, which is just beautiful. And the last one was Rosa's Tale, which was to do with a horse, and she was telling one of the girls, that the owner, about her life story. Again, very, very good. As I say, I will let you know when Amanda and I are going to do the live show, and you can come and hear what we have to say about it. But that was all I read in December, which I think is actually very good. I'm very happy with that. Please let me know down below books that you read during the December. What was your favourite? Have you read any of the ones I mentioned? Would you like to read any of the ones I mentioned? And that's it for this video. I will see you soon. Bye.